What is up, guys? It's Shouldermcgee here. Today we're going to be looking at a 50k squad I made for you guys. It's a really good squad, especially if you're getting into those higher divisions like Division 3 or 2 or even 1. You can use this squad if you're a little light on coins and you don't buy coins or do anything like the draft. That'll get you more coins. But yeah, this is definitely a good squad to be using if you don't have a lot of coins, like I said, and you need an OP team just to get you a few more coins to win the division or get promoted or anything like that. So yeah, here we go. In goal, we ended up going with Asmir Begovic. He's a very overpowered goalkeeper. He's goes for about 5 to 7k really, and he's 5'6'7". What's not to like? 83 dive, 84 reflexes, good positioning, good handling, not a bad kick, but who really cares about that? We went with Kurt Zuma at right center back, who is also a very overpowered player for very cheap. He also has an inform out, so if you have a little more coins and you want to upgrade him, he definitely has a really good inform out. I really enjoy using that card. One of the best center backs in my opinion. Picks him up for about 1 to 2k, which is very cheap. At left center back, we ended up going with Ilakui Mangala. He's about 5 to 7k, like you see here. If you can snipe him for a little cheaper, that's also very nice. For him, the physical is great, and pretty good defending with a very good pace with medium-high work rate, which is also very nice. And then at right center back, or at right back, we went with Diekmeyer. This guy, he was alright. He wasn't the greatest. Last year, he was very overpowered. This year, he's not that great because defending's a lot more important rather than just pace. So yeah, he's not bad though. He's got really good pace, like I said, pretty good physical, and he's 6'2" for a right back, which is pretty tall with that pace. So yeah, pick him up for about 1,000 coins, so really cheap for that card. And then at left back, we ended up going with, there he is, Trey Moulinas, and he is very overpowered as well. 1 to 2k you can get him for, and he's got pretty good all-around stats. For a left back, 85 pace, 77 defending, 74 phys, and 79 passing, which is very nice if you like to play a lot of possession out of the back. And then at left center mid, we went with Steven Nzonzi, as you can see here. Really one of my favorite center mids in the game, honestly, for that cheap. He goes for 1 to 2k, and that's really just because I bought him at a center mid, not a center defensive mid, which is a natural position. But just for the chemistry purposes, I got him at the center mid, obviously. He's 6'3", which is very nice, with 83 physical, so he's going to win you a lot in the air. He's also got 77 defending, which is pretty good, 76 dribbling, which isn't bad, 69 pace, which is not the best, and 57 shooting, which isn't great either. But he has 73 passing, which is pretty good, but mostly I got him for defensive purposes, as you're going to see. And then at the center attacking mid role, we got we went with my boy Matthew Valbuena. I did a player review on his inform, and I really love him, and even his regular card, I really enjoyed him. In 5 games, he only got me a goal and 2 assists, really, but honestly, he's still a beast. 86 pace, 83 dribbling, pretty good shooting, and pretty good passing as well with the skill moves. And then at the right center mid, we went with Gonzalo Castro. He's a very overpowered card to use this year. As you can see, he's only about 700 coins, which is pretty damn nice. And yeah, 74 pace, which is very nice, 81 dribbling, which is good, 69 physical, which is alright, but really he can win headers in the air. It's just the fact that he's so small. He's not that strong, so that's why his physical is really low, but he does win some headers in the air for you. He's got 75 defending with 82 passing, which is good. His shot let him down a bit, but really you're only getting like 600 or 700 coins for him, so what do you expect? He's not going to be an all-around beast. But yeah, he was definitely a strong player to use. At right, going with Bellarabi. He's a very overpowered player as well. He's 6 foot with a high-low work rate, which is very nice. He's got 90 pace, 86 dribbling, and 76 shooting and passing, which is very good. In 5 games, he only got me 2 goals and 2 assists, which was a little disappointing, but, he wasn't the worst player on the team. He kind of was just average, to be honest. I don't think he was really worth the 10 or 11k. You can get guys a lot cheaper like Herman for probably 2 or 3k, maybe even less than that, I think now. So if you really can't afford that much, go with Herman. He's going to do just as good for you as Bellarabi did for me. At left wing, we went with the one guy that no one can pronounce, Kanakaplekia, or whatever the hell his name is. I really don't know. But I was really disappointed with this guy. I got him for about 8k. 5 games, he only got me 1 goal, and it was a tap-in, as you're going to see. He's really got nice, pretty good stats for an 82 overall. He's got 92 pace, 84 dribbling, 77 shooting, and 80 passing, with 4-star for the weak foot and skill moves. I really was disappointed with this guy, though. I used him in the draft a lot this year. And, yeah, he's a really strong player in the draft. But I don't know, I guess this formation or whatever, this team just didn't suit him. I'm definitely going to give him a try in other squads as well. But, he just kind of was one of the worst players, especially since he's about a fifth of what you're going to pay for this whole team. So you kind of expect him to carry the team a little bit. But, yeah, whatever. What are you going to do? And at striker, we went with Fekir. In my opinion, he's one of the best strikers in the game for the price. In 5 games, he got me 6 goals, and that's not even that good. I got him for you can get him for 1 to 2k, really. He's very good overall, though. He's got a 3-star weak foot, which isn't great, but he's got a good 4-star skill moves with 87 dribbling, which kind of makes his card, in my opinion, with 83 pace, 78 shooting and passing, with 75 physical, which is also very nice. So yeah, this team was overall pretty good. You're going to see in the clips, the goals, you're not going to really score that great of goals, to be honest. You know, it's not like you don't have Ronaldos, you don't have Robins, you know, it's a cheap team. Just, you know, you can play possession really well, you can get some sweaty goals, you know, pace it a lot, dribble it a lot, but really besides that, you're not going to score some stunners, especially with the midfield. You know, we don't really have one guy who's really good at shooting. The best shooting's 73, so don't expect to take long shots with the midfield. If you do want to upgrade the team overall, though, you got like a few 100K left over. You can definitely do that. For Kurt Zuma, you can either get his inform, like I said before, or go with someone like Vincent Kompany. And then to upgrade the goalkeeper to get better chemistry, you can go with Courtois or even Joe Hart. But yeah, the left back position, Trey Moulinas honestly is good enough. I'd keep him there even if I had 500K. There isn't really anyone else I'd need to put there to save money. Diekmeyer honestly was one of the most disappointing guys on the team. I don't know why, he just isn't that good for me this year. I don't really like him. So you can definitely go with Piszczek, who's a little bit better. I don't know how much he's going for. I haven't really checked that much this year, but he's very good too. Bellarabi, like I said, he wasn't that great. Him and Castro was probably like one of the best players on the team, to be honest. Bellarabi, you can probably go with Douglas Costa or even Arjen Robben, depending on how much you have. And Castro, if you really need to get a better player, you can go with Gundogan, or even more, you can go with like a Vidal or a Philip Lahm, who will be very, very good in that position. Valbuena, you can either get his inform or an Angel Di Maria. And then Unzonzi, honestly, you can pretty much put anyone from La Liga there. Maybe like a Luka Modric or like a Busquets would be very nice there. At left wing, you can keep him, or you can go with Neymar, and that's pretty much all. A couple non-rare guys who are pretty good, like Carrasco, if you really want to change it up a bit. But yeah, he wasn't that great for me, so Neymar would probably be the best option there, obviously. And then at striker, there's a lot of guys you can put there to get the same amount of chemistry. If you keep Valbuena, you can go with Lacazette or like Boyvert or whatever. There's another French guy, and they all get perfect links, which is why this works out so well. And also, if you get Di Maria, then you can go with Ibra, and they'll get like 7 chem probably. But I kept it cheap with Fekir. But Lacazette's like 30 or 40K, so you can upgrade him as well once you get a little more coins. But yeah, that was pretty much the team. Now we're gonna get into some of the clips and see how good the team did overall. So these are some of the clips I got with him, guys. Overall, I thought this team was very strong. I ended up winning 4 out of the 5 games I played with it in Division 3, so not too bad at all, actually. And I'm not even that good of a player. As you can see here, I'm pretty bad at defending with this team. I don't know why. I just kind of had a shitty time with it. But yeah, overall, I'd give the team a 4 stars for overall rating. The offense got like a 3.5 out of 5, just because most of the offense came from Fekir, which is kind of sad because he's the least expensive out of them all. But what are you going to do? Bellarabi and Kanak, whatever the fuck his name is, didn't really impress me that much. The midfield was 4.5 out of 5 stars, and that's just because it really kind of missed that like long shot taker, which in this FIFA is, to me, very overpowered. I get a lot of long shot goals, so really it was kind of missing that aspect of it. But besides that, it was able to possess the ball very greatly. And Zonzi was a very good, kind of just holding mid, stood back there and just held things up. Castro was kind of like the box-to-box guy who did kind of everything really in the midfield. And then Valbuena sat up there right under Fekir, which was what I love to do in this formation especially. So that was 4.5 out of 5 for the midfield. The defense gets 3.5 out of 5, kind of like the offense, just because, Diekmeyer and Zuma aren't the greatest, especially when you get in the higher divisions. You really need a better defender, literally defending rating, in my opinion. I'm not that good of a defender, so it helps when he's got higher defending, which they do not have, unfortunately. But Mangala and Trey Moulinas were very strong indeed, so I really liked them. Like I said, there's a lot of things you can do in terms of upgrading the squad. With a little like 50K to 100K, you can really make this squad very overpowered and easily a Division 1 team. I mean, if it's not like this already. So yeah, if you guys are strong FIFA players, then I think you're really going to enjoy this team for how cheap it is. If any of you guys use this team, let me know how it does for you guys in the comments. And of course, if you have any requests on teams or player reviews or really anything you want me to do, just leave it in the comment, and I'll see what I can do for you guys. So yeah, if you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe, and I hope you guys check out some more of my videos. I just did a player review on Matthew Valbuena and Paulo Dybala, so if you guys really want to check those out, I'll leave a link in the description. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Peace.